Good morning. To do today's lesson, I'm going to ask you to write four somewhat silly stories. But if you can do this and use your vocabulary correctly, then you're on the right track for tomorrow's quiz. So when you open up your silly stories, there's a directions page first, which you should read. And then there happens to be, in the first one, it says 3-minute stories. You may use this timer if you want to, but you do not have to. If it is too much pressure and it drives you a little crazy, then don't use the timer. This is just something to make it a little bit more interesting. Also, if you do use your timer and you run out of time, then keep going. So, as an example, the first one says that you are an ant who lives in a kitchen that is being cleaned by a neat freak. And you need to use the words emigrate, push factor, and genocide. So if you wanted to start the timer, you could. And then down below, you would start to type about what it would be like as this ant. So you might want to say, I am an ant who's being chased out of the kitchen. I am definitely going to emigrate. That would be emigrate with an E, and show that you know what it means. So for each of these, there are 4 different stories. One happens to be about an elf. One happens to be about a goose. And the last one I will save for you as a surprise. When you're all done, please make sure that you submit. I will give you points for 3 points for each one using the words correctly. Make some silly stories, but make sure that the vocabulary makes sense. This is an awesome way for you to make sure that you're ready for the quiz on the next day. All right, write some great stories.